Hi, eine Alex BTH-Produktion. Geiler Name. Willkommen. Cool. Oh Mann, ich mochte Miraculous Ladybug richtig, richtig gerne, aber ich habe irgendwie nach einer Weile total den Anschluss verloren, als sie das rebootet haben. Was machst also wie machst du das Remake? Ähm, Ich mache jetzt persönlich nur Storyboards, also so richtig animieren ist es nicht. Sieht aber bei mir gerade nicht gut aus mit den Zuschauern. Okay. Aber richtig cool, dass du es machst. Ist ja auch nicht wenig Arbeit. Hi, Azalia. Welcome. Komm zurück. I'm not sure what language you spoke last time to me. Deutsch, Englisch, beides okay. Okay. Aber ist das einfach ein User, der einfach so kommentiert hat oder so? Dann sperr den doch einfach und mach dein Ding weiter. Mhm. Also wenn du halt wirklich Bock hast, die Serie weiterzumachen, dann mach die weiter. So, am Ende sind es ja eh nur Gerüchte. AKA, die Leute, die das halt baseless so glauben, die, also den kannst du ja halt auch fernbleiben. Also die, mit solchen Leuten will man ja dann auch nichts zu tun haben. Ich kenne ja deine Situation nicht, aber so ein Allgemeintipp ist einfach, sich aus Drama rauszuhalten und einfach sein Ding weiterzumachen. Nee, ich bin gar nicht aus Bayern. Ist es selbst animiert oder hast du es abgezeichnet? Das sind alles meine eigenen Zeichnungen. Man sieht ja die Skizzen drunter. Aber die Charaktere selber, die sind aus einem Film. Das K-Pop Demon Hunter. Aber so wie ich die Charaktere gezeichnet habe und auch die Pose und alles ist meine.
You need blush? Sure.
Romira kissing, yes! Not only that, flirting too. I have even audio. It's not timed yet though. Let me see if I can show it.
You need blush? Sure. I think I need blush. Okay. Now we're stained with each other's love.
It's like a video on Instagram of these two girls giving each other blush through their lipsticks, and I thought it's so cute, and it's very Ramiro coded. Instead of just kissing each other on the cheeks, I took it a bit further. But yeah. How are you doing, by the way, Sue? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Right? It's super cute. I love it too. I'm just not super happy with the pose yet. There's my cat. She never lets me work. Let me work, kitty cat. Yep. Sorry, short cuddle intermission. She is. She's super sweet. I love her so much. Suzette. Pss, 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 pss. No reaction. I don't know if you guys can hear her purr, but she's so soft and cute and wide, and I love her. But I'm gonna shove you off my body in a second because I need to work. Baby girl. Okay. Kitty intermission done. Jump. Jump. Okay. Because I want to get somewhere with this board today. And for that to happen, I have to draw. She deserves all the treats. She got a lot of treats today. Because she's a Finn girl. She's also an old girl. She's 16 years old. And she got quite thin for her age. So I'm providing her with more treats so she can gain more weight. But now she wants to cuddle, but sorry, I don't have time right now. Sorry. We cuddle later. Later, alligator. There's not enough Rumira out there, really? Are they all shipping Zoe with Rumi, or I see a lot of Geno stuff, which is, I guess, somewhat canon. Even did they kiss? Did they kiss? No, right? They didn't kiss. Yeah. I need my Rumira presentation. Representation. The reps. Oh. Oh. It's either always Polytrix, yeah, true, Polytrix, Mira and Zoe, or Ugino. It's hard to find solo Ramira. True, true. I think I said that before, but I'm not a big thing on the Polytrix. It's a bit too much for me. But also I don't like to share. So Ramira it is. They're doodle everywhere. Whether it was on my computer favorite worksheet say I ate my brain. Oh my god. Yes, more Ramira, more Ramira. I don't know where, but let me see if I can find it. But I think I had more Ramira sketches I didn't finish. Sorry for the mic. Ear was itching. Yeah, I needed some more. I wanted them to kiss. Kissy kiss kiss. Beep, 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 beep. It's just such a work. Oh, it takes so much time to make animatics. Even though it's such a short thing, it's like 16 seconds, but I'm not super quick. Because I have a lot to do in a day. I mean, I've been doing this for 46 minutes now. I think my ADHD just says I'm not quick. It is quick in a sense, but not quick enough for me to not get bored of lining. Wait, not that I hate the poly ship, but to me, I always felt more attached to Mira and Rumi's relationship, where I was platonic, romantic, the way they cared for each other. Yeah, also, Mira is that friend that actually talks no bullshit. It's like she gives, at least in that scene, she got the facts. Like she's caring, but also she's like, don't bullshit me. And Zoe's no bashing Zoe or anything. I think they're all valid in their own way. But Zoe's very timid for me, in a sense. Even though she has like the rap scenes and stuff, but you know what I mean. Probably, hopefully. In a fake headcanon relationship, I need some spice. I think I get that spice with Ramira. storyboarding is one of the hardest things to do. It has me shaking my boots. Oh my god. Yeah, it is. I was so depressed all day because I met with friends who are really, really great artists. One of them is a super fucking good animator, and the other one is a concept artist, but has also like a lot of knowledge in storyboarding and other fields because he has been dabbling in a lot of stuff. He was one of the many, because it's a big studio and it was a big project, but he was one of the concept artists for Klaus. So I value his opinion a lot because he has been doing this for quite some time and he's very honest. And he was like, Lima, every time I see your stuff, I know you love to draw characters and you love to draw them in poses and in acting and stuff, but you gotta study more cinematic. You gotta study more this and study more that. And I was like, oh my god, it's so true. It's like, I'm not even denying it. I know I love to draw characters, acting, interacting. But as a storyboard artist, you need to do way more. You should be able to convey good compositions and have an eye for cinematography. And I know that all. In theory, I know that all, but I can't put it on paper. So he gave me homework and I need to find a movie. Probably he gave me some examples like Lord of the Rings, and I probably have to draw as an exercise every single scene of Lord of the Rings. It's like a 3-hour movie to study cinematography, and I will do that. It's just gonna hurt me so much. I hate studying. I'm sorry. I hate studying. It sucks. Why can't I just draw something on paper and it looks good? I want that. I don't want to study anymore. I'm so sick of studying. But sadly, that's a part of being an artist. Exercising. Damn, I'm so sick of exercising. It's so slow. It's such a slow progress. And I want to be there already. I don't wanna exercise anymore. But yeah. Anything. Anyway, sorry for a small rant and small whiny face. Yeah. Thank you. So this right now is just for me. This is just for my own pleasure, drawing this as a fun little thing. But I have to do studies. Because this is flat posing once again. I mean, I could pose this probably better. This is them basically in front of the mirror. Like, the viewer in this moment is the mirror. And we basically see them as they're making their stuff. But I could pose this better. Not pose it, but like, you know, make it more cinematic. Which I didn't. Well, what can you do? Exactly. If drawing and doing art exercise was a sport, good luck finding my ways. We had this analogy, metaphor. I don't know how to say it in English. Where it was like, I hate studying art, or rather exercising the craft so much. It's the same as me getting a gym membership and then not going to the gym. But I can say I got a gym membership. Same as saying I'm a storyboard artist. I just hate being one. I don't know. No, I don't hate being a storyboard artist. That's wrong. I just don't like the work I have to put in to improve. But that's just my ADHD talking. Because my ADHD just wants to be good right away with anything I do. It doesn't even have to be storyboarding. It can be gaming, can be playing an instrument. I want to be instantly good at it. And if I don't, I lose interest. But that's not how sustainable work looks like. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes, I don't know, sometimes it just sucks. Did I ask you already what you do? Are you also an artist? Wait, what? Wait. I want to put them in my pocket like grandma's candy. Oh my god, truly. I am indeed a certified drawer. Nice. But no professional. That's okay. That's alright. I'm somewhat professional, but without work. So there we go. My last work gig, it's been a year. It's so sad. It's so hard out there. That's why I have to study more. But soon I'm gonna move away into a small village. They have internet, so I can continue streaming, but they don't have any other distractions like cafes and friends. And people that bother me. Not that people bother me right now, but you know. And I'll try next to finding work, like a day job, to sit down and do studies for the next 6 months. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll improve in the next 6 months. Who knows? Yeah, you were the first one in my K-pop Demon Hunter stream. That's so true. So true. I don't know if I showed you my other sketches. Let me switch real quick. There we go. For K-pop Demon Hunter, I did a lot of Arcane. Also, all very gay. This was like a mini story thing where I had small little stories with the Arcane characters in a barista cafe setting. These are the sketches. I actually like the sketches more, but well. It was a good gesture study for the time being. Do I have more? No, it just was like, yep. I know this one did get almost no likes, but I just love this so much. Like, you girl, give me an Irish coffee to go. Man, we don't serve alcohol here. I don't care what the IRS says, I'm not paying taxes. Fine, and give me a cappuccino. Pronto. Vote for Civica. And of course, the little tiny lesbian button. Then, of course, so that's the girl you crush on. Didn't think that's your taste. Oh, shut up and stop pointing. I can't do a British accent. Oh, yeah. Thank you, thank you. I just had so much fun with these. Of course, a little time bomb moment. Because even though I love Cat V, I love time bomb moments. So sweet. I gave them all a bit of a different costume. Because they're supposed to be like everyday people in a barista setting. Like, which one? Ugh, can't decide. It's like, what is sleep? Sleep 5 to 6 hours or sleep 8 to 10 hours? A friend of mine showed me these cups and I thought that's really, really funny. That's a sketch for the Civica one, by the way. The sketches are a bit more expressive in my opinion, but they're very unclean. Do I have other things? Baldur's Gate. Oops. How did that get in here? Not a Baldur's Gate one. What else do I have? Oh! Spicy! Oopsie! Oopsie! Whoopsie. Did a bit for my own stuff. And that one you already know. I still want to do this, where they color each other's hair, or rather, Mira gets her hair colored, because that's one thing that bothered me in the movie, is that she has like red hair from the beginning. And it like her, yeah. And I want them to color each other's hair. Like, or rather, Rumi is coloring Mira's hair, and Mira is basically making the braids of Rumi. This is a really messy sketch because I didn't know how to draw the pose. But yeah. That one I still have to do, by the way, too. The little smoochy moment. This I'm finished. Do you still have others? I think that's it. I have so many copies. And the rest is like other stuff. I don't know what I did here, but some gist studies too. Right? When did she color that? When? That was Go with Drag Queen Warrior. That was for a Discord I'm in. They have like this cheese goblin theme, which is so silly. But yeah, I think that's all of my gay stuff in here. The rest is, well, a bit gay stuff, but very soft gay stuff with Dungeon Meshi, Delicious in Dungeon. Other than that, I don't have much left. Yeah, Delicious in Dungeon. The little Marcel and Falling moment. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to the other one. Thank you! Alright. More lesbians. Only lesbians. Time bomb, only heterosexual pairing of all these sketches. Which is quite funny. eat my art. It was hard to draw. Oh, thank you. I actually am working on my own film on my free time. And my protagonists are also lovers. At least that's what I want them to be. Two little sweet girlies loving each other. But they're having a full-on enemies to lovers arc. At least that's what I want them to have, because I love enemies to lovers so much. It's about a world where the seasons have come to a stop. Like the world stopped turning, and so parts of the world are stuck with their season they landed on. Like there's an area that has perpetual forever autumn. There's an area where it's forever winter. There's an area where it's forever summer, and so on. You get the drift. And my protagonist's mom gets kidnapped. And she is part of a tribe that lives in the perpetual part of autumn. And she basically, in that moment I wanted to start the film, is she gets on this adventure to get her mom back, and her journey basically how do you say, like she finds herself in the winter area of that world, and in that winter area there is a city, and the city is called the Wizard City, and the Wizard City is completely frozen, because the winter, and they weren't prepared for that. And inside there are like statues, really weird, many statues. And the Wizard City had wizards before, but they're gone now. And she goes through the city in search of her mom, and she finds like this person, or she goes through an alleyway basically, and the Wizard City is like very reflective. They love like glasses and how do you say it? Like mirror stuff. And she like walks through this alleyway, and she looks like into her reflection, and then she sees like behind her, like way behind her, there's like a person ripping off an arm of another person. So she's like, what's going on? What is this weirdness? And she basically heads to that place to find out what's going on. Or rather, she can't really see that there's like an arm being ripped off. It's more that is what I was thinking is gonna happen. Anywho, she approaches the person, and that person is my second protagonist, that person is you could say, one of the last wizards in the city. But before they can really talk, like they start to, like the wizard girl starts to run away. And my protagonist Rue chases her over the city. And because Rue is from a very special tribe, because in this world certain things happen, she has super strength, so she can like jump really, really high, and she can like rip out trees out of the ground. Like she's like Pippi Longstocking, basically. And there's like a chase scene. And the chase scene ends at the middle of the city, where both of them stop, and my protagonist basically is like, what the fuck is going on? Why were you running? Why are you running? Like the meme. And then she sees that the wizard girl, or rather wizard woman, is actually an android. And the city of wizards is actually a city of androids that are just frozen because it's so cold. Must be a tree because she can rip me out of the ground. Yeah. Anyway, that's the whole story of the very, very short moment I want to actually make. The overall story is way, way bigger. But if I wanted to produce that, it's gotta be like at least a 2-hour film or a 24 episode long TV show. And it's just too long to make for my first film. So I want to make this in a 5-minute short with the exact thing I just told you about. Like she coming to the wizard city, the chase scene, and then the big reveal that that the city is actually a city of androids, and that her mom, I mean, she didn't find her mom in the 5 minutes, of course, but the arm that the other girl has in her hand, which was also an arm from android, that's why she ripped out an arm, like it starts to blink, and it says report to the cable master or cable mistress. And that's where I want to, if I'm ever able to pitch, want to make the producers a bit curious, like, oh, what could happen later? It's like, oh, they have to go to this cable master mistress person, and then the story continues, basically. A bit like an open end. Thank you. It's a bit convoluted because it's my first like bigger story I've been working on, and this has been cooking for the past 2 or 3 years. Story thoughts alone, because it started out as a kid's story. Really, really funny. My protagonist was supposed to be this troll girl that lives in a magical woods, and the magical woods gets littered with wizard city trash. Like wizard trash. Because she's like a woodland creature person and kind of the warden of the woods. She tries to get to the reason why the woods get so littered too much, and also the litter of the wizards are kind of like sucking away the magic of the woods, and she's absolutely not okay with it. And she goes to the city of wizards, and that's actually a city of wizards, but these wizards, because it's a kid's story, they're really useless wizards. They cannot use magic, but they make like gadgets to help them through their day, but really useless gadgets, like sunglasses that change themselves. Like you have 2 sunglasses on your head and they're just exchanging. or glasses and sunglasses, and they're exchanging each other the whole time. And the stupid thing about it is that these appliances are powered by magic. So what they do with these appliances is like they make this useless stuff instead of learning how to do magic again. And then on the other hand, they get sucked their magic out. It's like they that was like basically the thought of how technology kind of takes away our creativity, and also of course resources. Instead of just doing the thing, like, I don't know, gardening or something, you have like this robot that does it for you, stuff like that. So that was the original idea I had for the story. But as I was working on it, I felt really dissatisfied with the approach of making it suitable for children. Because I do love more mature themes, and an environmental theme for kids is really hard to do. And I'm a big fan of Studio Ghibli, of course. And one thing that Miyazaki said for many, many years, like, he doesn't make movies for kids only. He makes just movies for everybody. But yeah, through that, it kind of evolved into this bigger, more serious story that has still like, a lot of elements from the kid story in it, especially the technology versus nature part. Not in the 5-minute story part that I told you, but in the overall arc of the story. The big actual villain of the story is, without spoiling too much, but is Elon Musk. Or rather, I just checked out a lot of CEOs, and I thought he suits as a villain very well. But now you might get the gist of my idea. It's a big story, way too big for somebody who just wants to make a story happen. But yeah. Oh wait, you wrote so much. Just a sec. Such a cool plotline, thank you so much. I definitely understand how that feels. The lore started off with a D&D character from 2020, and now it's complete brain slop. Yeah. Sometimes, Elon. Yeah. Sometimes it's just so hard to simplify stories. But I also don't want to do just any simple story. I feel like we all have these big ass stories we want to do. I love Avatar so much, and I mean, like, the animated series, not the blue people. And I feel like this is also like a big ambitious story that they made and did. And they had a whole team behind it, but it started somewhere, and I thought, even if it cooks away another 5 to 10 years, if I slowly do something on it, bit by bit, it will evolve to this certain ending, hopefully. It might change a lot through the process, but that's fine. It's not like I am expecting it to be done next year. I had these ambitions before, that I wanted it to be finished, or rather pitchable this year, but I was a bit delulu. I was honestly delulu. And then I got frustrated, and then I hated everything about the story, and I wanted to quit. And then I said, you know what? How about instead of quitting, just let it cook slowly? But yeah. I want to switch to actually the drawing of my protagonist, because she's been going through so many changes too. Let me see if I can show you. Oops. There. I think it's good to have big stories because it pushes you to try your hardest and best to put it into view, even if it changes with the time. So go. Yeah, true. But also, it's a bit too ambitious. There, it's a bit pixelated, but you can see it a bit. So these were like the first drawings I did of her. There are even more on the top, but it's a screenshot, so can't really show it. These were like, actually that was the first drawing I did of her, and then it kind of went into this, but it was too anime, and then I went into a bit more cartoony, but I wanted her to be more like, she looks a lot like a child here, and I didn't want her to look too much like a child because I want to put in romance and more adult themes, and I want her to be actually somewhat of a young adult. Of course, I've been inspired by Steven Universe, and then I redrew her again from like 14 to 21, and then I did this as a final version. And now this changed again, like 3 days ago, because I've been leaving her like that for a long time. Actually, no, that's a lie. She got short hair in between. There we go. She got short hair in between. I also changed Noor, which is the girl I told you about, the android. That was, I think, the first version I drew of her. Which I liked. I still like it. Don't get me wrong, but it's not what I was looking for. Exactly. But it's part of a process. And then I started sketching a lot of like black hairstyles. And I'm not black. I'm, if at all, brown with an allergy for the sun. I'm half Moroccan, so all of my influences for this character from a protagonist are also Moroccan. But you can't see that in that version. You see it a little bit later when I show you the other version. Anyway, with that one, I was so unhappy with the face, and I got a lot of inspiration from like fashion, and I wanted her to have like an android body somewhat. At first, I wanted her face just to be human and her hands and stuff. That's why she's completely covered from head to toe, so you can't really see her android parts. But then I was like, I want to reveal quite early that she's an android, because in the first in the first versions or first ideas of the story is that she kept it a secret for a long time that she's an android. The reason also why they call themselves the Wizard City is just because androids have these super silly abilities where they can make like fire with their fingers and stuff like that, and it's basically just a cover. And while I was redrawing her in this style, I redrew her also, and I gave her different kinds of body parts, because she's been so long in that cold that her body parts started to freeze also. And she stole the arm, right? And then she put it in. That's why she has almost like is it called alopecia? No, like vitiligo. Almost like vitiligo skin. Because these are all stolen parts. And I wanted to show that a bit more, but I still didn't like that. So she's still in work. I still don't like her face. I don't know. I have to redo it, but I like the idea with the vitiligo moment. And I need to change her clothes too, because her clothes are inspired by very like fancy, high fashion moments. But yeah. But that's them too, and they're gonna change so many times. They had also so many different names already. And they're prone to change again. There, the face is different again. But you know what I mean. Like it gotta change a lot till I'm happy. But thank you so much. But once I'm done with the with that one page, I can actually switch over to Club Studio and work on my protagonist if you'd like to see that. Or rather, I want to work on it. Let's say that. Because I've been simultaneously working on that board and my drawing. Because I found this new artist and he's called God, what is he called? Satoshi Matsuru. It has super cool art, and it got me inspired to study his style and somewhat kind of apply it to mine, without copying it too much, of course. Oh yeah. But that got me inspired again to work on the characters, because I've been struggling so much with the design, I kind of got tired of it. I was like, I don't have any idea how to change it, because I don't know if you know this feeling, but once you draw like a character and you have like this set ideas on the design, how it should look like, or rather how it can look like, you have a hard time going away from that image to try something completely new, because you're always like, oh yeah, but I have to abbreviate that dress, but it makes no sense. Like with that, I don't get anything new. I just get slightly different clothes and slightly different designs, but not a overall whole design. I want to keep some elements, like the red hair of my protagonist, a bit of like the scruffy hair, because she is inspired by German and Moroccan culture. Morocco is like a very diverse country where we don't have a specific look for Moroccans. Moroccans can be black, they can be brown, they can be white through colonism, of course, and they can have also different hair colors. And I love ginger hair so much. And the design of Rue is heavily inspired by that one movie, Wolfswalker. I want to keep that. Oh, I definitely felt that and went through it so many times, lost count. Yeah, I mean, especially with D&D characters, right? I have also D&D characters, and changing the design on your D&D character is so hard if you have, like, if there's not a specific reason, like, oh, you lost a limb or whatever. Yes, yeah, she's heavily inspired by Wolfwalkers, definitely. In every ginger character you can imagine, because I love ginger hair so much. Now I have black hair again. This is my natural hair, but for the longest time, for like almost 3 years, I had ginger dyed hair. Let me just fix my hair real quick. Yeah, I had ginger hair, and I had long ginger hair, and I loved it so much, but it was not healthy for my black hair to be bleached that much. So I had to stop eventually, because it got just so bad, and dry and brittle. Exactly. I get also so attached to my first ideas, but one of the things my art teachers always said was kill your darlings. Sometimes you have to kill your design or your idea to get somewhere. think that's enough for today for this one. Let me just check real quick. I have to change the background, by the way, because this perspective is not perspecting. The original video with the girls I'm using as a reference, it was like this format. And this works if your character is like really big. But I have like this format now, so I have to see what I can do. Why is it so hated on? I don't get it. I love it so much. I wish I had ginger hair. Like, damn. Like natural ginger hair? Sign me up. Right here, right there. It's so witchy and cool and so different. I feel like blonde hair is overrated. Like, I don't want blonde hair. Give me all the red and ginger and freckles. I actually got freckles tattooed on my face, but they didn't hold, sadly. Because my face was like, oh no, you scarred your face? Well, I'm gonna slip away the colors you just put into your cheeks. And I was like, no. Because I paid $200 for getting freckles tattooed. And I know a lot of people who complain that have freckles, that they got bullied in their childhood a lot because of freckles. But my mom has freckles, and I never bullied any kid because they had freckles, because I like freckles. And I was like, that does not have anything to do with me. I'm sorry you had this experience, but also it doesn't have anything to do with me. But yeah. If somebody watches the stream and has freckles, I love you. I love you. I don't know you, but if you have freckles, I love you instantly. That's a cool trait. You're cool. My first ever OC was Ginger. I had to sit through years of people calling her Ed Sheeran. What the fuck? And even if so, like, Ed Sheeran has good hair. What the hell? Small tattoos always disappear so fast. Yeah, absolutely. Hate that. Alright, I think I'm good with this one because I'm not gonna finish this one today.
You need blush? Sure.
That needs to be quicker, by the way. Yep. Yep. And a very short one.
I think I need blush.
And I need to cut it. See?
I think I need blush. Okay.
Because I don't want this part. There we go.
Now we're staying with each other. Now we're staying with each other's love.
Alright, that's better. Thank you! The very detailed lashes in the beginning and then just simple eyes. Yeah, I think that could use one more pose, but it's okay. Also the little heart, the little pew. Oh man. These were the thumbnails, by the way, when I did them. It's like, hey, Bill. This one. Ah! Alright. Let me change into Clip Studio. And also let me get some water after I switch, and a short toilet break because I've been streaming for over an hour. Aha, and I need to go pee pee. Wait, where's Clip Studio? There's Clip Studio. There we go. This is how she looks like right now. I have to change the shoes, by the way, but look at her. Little Roo. And I maybe have to change her hair again short, because I like short hair. Or short hair. Like this. Oh yeah. BRB. BRB. All right, I'm back. Whoop, whoop. Ah, thank you. The artist, by the way, inspired me. I love his art. So good. Let me change the music, by the way. Yeah, right? Super crispy. I love how it's like a bit sketchy and less painterly, more flat coloring. I like that. Oh no, I hate this music. Just a minute. Just a minute. RPG stream. Free music. I don't know if that's better. Maybe that? Yeah, maybe the Bee and Puppy Cat soundtrack. That's a like marching band, true. Perspective, why are you so complicated? But these shoes need different. It needs to be different. Smaller. Definitely smaller. I guess the only issue I have with this artist is that his legs are with all the characters, like tiny sticks. It's all like this. Or I have to change the stream title. Okay, updated. The thing is, she's like in the winter area, and it needs to be a bit more winterish, her outfit. I wanted to keep certain aspects of her design, and she has. Okay, can you see it? Wait. Ah! She has. Hard to see, but she has yellow eyes. Thank you. I appreciate it, really. Because I've been beating myself up a lot lately that I'm not good enough for shit. So having somebody in my stream and talking to me is really cool, really nice. Always happy. Because of course I stream. I would stream anyway because I'm working. But I don't know, when the chat is super quiet, nobody really talks or nobody really watches your stream. It gets a bit boring. It gets a bit lonely too. So it's nice to talk to people while drawing. I love co-working so much, but rarely I manage to find groups. So streaming is kind of co-working for me again. I can't wait to see through what transformation Nor goes, the android woman, this one. I have no idea yet. Because with Rue, I have somewhat similar shapes. You know, the round face, the red, like, whooshy hair, and of course, little jellyfish strands and the ears. This is quite the same, just a bit differently drawn. The nose shape changed again, but some aspects stayed. Like here, I just did this, and then like little snake nose holes. And with the new one, I actually gave her eyebrows, and then a nose bridge, and then an actual nose. But it's like you can see that she comes from her. At least in my eyes, but I also made her, so I don't know. I like doodling along with you. Oh, that's nice. Doodle away. Doodle to your heart's content. Am I using the right brush again? Yes, no, I do. Nah, this music doesn't... I need music that suits that vibe. Ah. Time to pull out the Zelda. Where's my favorite playlist? Did they take it away? I hate that Nintendo takes away all of the cool playlists. There we go. There we go. Good Zelda music. It's a bit loud though. Sorry. Last time YouTube suspended my stream for using music that was copyrighted. I hate that so much. It's for streams. It's not like I'm using it commercially or something. I don't even get money from YouTube. Like, why are you even bothered, YouTube? Why are you so bothered? Where's the sketch I did today? I need my sketchbook real quick. I'll be back in a sec. I'm not gonna mute myself. YouTube has you crashing out lately? Yeah, me too. But Twitch is not better. Twitch is not better. That's why I started streaming on YouTube, because Twitch sucked ass. Sorry. It's like, I mean, YouTube is hard to get visibility, but Twitch, I feel Twitch is the same. Twitch is honestly the same. So I made a sketch of her again today with the shorter hair. If you can see it, it's very, very small, and with the different shoes, and she has a bit of different jewelry that I want to try out. Yeah, that's right. I love her with short hair, but yeah. I don't know. Long hair is also great. Maybe, I don't know. I could also give her like, the thing is, in animation it needs to be somewhat together. Almost like a helmet on hair. So if she has short hair, it's a bit easier probably to animate. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's a bit sad sometimes. What can you do? I think if I use her long hair, it needs to be somewhat like a blob in the back. Like, I don't know. Bloop. And not like this to work. Time for some color. I think a brown would be nice. Nope. Yeah, that's better. Gosh, Zelda has such a beautiful soundtrack. Oh, I like that actually more. Oopsie, sorry. Yes, they really do get the vibe right. Okay, I need to change your shoes, madame, because these are not working out at all. Sorry to tell you. I know it's my wrongdoing that you have these stupid pants and stupid shoes, but I'm here to change it and rescue you. I just need to check my sketch again. It matches the blue, right? It's better in a dark brown. Wow.
The pattern on her clothes, by the way, even though they're still a bit messy, they're indigenous Moroccan tattoo patterns. And she actually, these are not freckles. They're gonna get another color, but these are traditional Amazigh tattoos in her face. And I know it looks a lot of like cold area native, but that's due to her being in the cold area in the story. When she is in the autumn world, she wears different clothes. Just for her journey, she gets a bit more of cozy clothing, because she is not like, she can freeze to death. And blue is hard to see in white, so it gives a bit of camouflage. Let me find, where is the sketch? Gives her a nice airy feel, thank you. The clothes are also like, I looked at a lot of Moroccan traditional clothing, and they all have somewhat of this. Maybe I'm gonna change it into more of a V shape. But what they also have, which I have to color in, is the little ropes to keep the sleeves up for work and stuff. Where is the brown? Where did I put the color? Always name your layers. I never do that. And now I'm looking through all of the layers to find the colors. There we go. Like, these are basically ropes she wears to keep her clothing together, otherwise it's more of a long dress. It's almost the same as in Japan. They also use like fabric pieces to hold together their long sleeves on their kimonos. And Morocco does basically the same, because we also have long sleeve dresses. Not as long sleeve as Japanese ones, but it's still a bit of a bother if you have to work. And that's why her sleeves are so balloony. Because, of course, when you wear, like, gloves, the fabric gets kind of pushed up. In a more realistic way, it would have pushed more like this, but I wanted to have, like, little bubble shapes, because they look fun. But yeah. Little explanation about my thought process. Let's change these shoes. Let's change these shoes. There we go. Goodbye, clunky old shoes. Yes, I've seen that before. A lot of areas in the Middle East do that too. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, true. I mean, I think. Oh, I'm getting tired. I think that ethnic dresses are usually not that different. Um, where are the lines? There are the lines. Oh, I forgot one. Oh, I forgot one back. Also, I need to slightly change the colors of the jewelry. It's just a slight change, but it's still visible to me. Where did I put the... There we are. Bit more greenish. Because the belt is more greenish too. Yeah, that's better. Before that was more blue. Alright, I think I am somewhat happy with that right now. Gonna clean up the feet. And then I think after that I'll call it a night today because I am getting severely tired. I don't know, I can't, it's so insane. There are so many artists who stream like 6 hours. I cannot do that anymore. After 2 hours, I hit my limit and I'm super tired. I don't even know what it is. It's like I can draw 6 hours depending on the day and mood I have, of course, but overall I have the stamina to draw 6 hours. It's just that streaming is so much more exhausting. I don't know why. Right? What's your secret? Not only dueling, it's also the talking, maybe. Maybe the talking is what exhausts me. Alright. I am tired. I'm gonna stop this here for today. But we came far. I mean, we storyboarded a bit. And we did this. I would say nice work. Nice productive 2 hours, 15 minutes. What? Alright. Don't forget to save. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching. So, and I hopefully see you soon. See what I did there? Yeah. It was nice talking to you. It was really fun drawing. I had some company. And hopefully I'll finish the storyboard soon. I don't want to hang too long on it. Alright. Have a nice day or evening, depending on where you are in the world.